generation, we see that in 1938, this man actually represented women so well.
It's very, to be very honest, it's very enlightening for us as well. We have read about our entire history. We've read about the foundation of Congress or various sessions of Congress from the formation from 1885. But in one of the Congress sessions in 1938, something like this was depicted along with their, you know, I think our freedom fighting movement was at peak in 1938. But at the same time, father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi ji, and the other back then thought of having something like this in a political or a freedom fighting movement. And the concept behind it is something which is very enlightening and encouraging. Because one, when we were thriving hard to get our country free, but at the same time, not forgetting our roots, our culture, our entire tradition, and all these paintings depict our tradition from years. So that is something which everyone should visit and see. For me, it was very enlightening and very learning experience. I feel honored to be part or to have a chance to visit something like this. I congratulate Nidhi ji and the entire team. I have attended other events as well, where she herself is very, keen, and she always has this interest for art. And I'm usually quite surprised how in the bureaucratic life or in political life or the entire, workload, how she manages to take out the time and, maintain and always nurture this hobby of hers. But this is something which is very important for us as well as the current generation. We should cherish, we should always be knowledgeable about what and how it was before, and about our history and about the little concepts. These are, having something like this back then in 1938 in some of the political conferences of sessions, the thought process is quite, I think, important in today's generation as well. When we are also evolving as a nation, we are trying to project our country and our state in the coming years as a developed nation. But at the same time, how important it is to nurture our own culture, our traditions, and to also, not only to conserve it or preserve it, but also hand it over to the generations ahead. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
इंडियन आर्ट वर्ल्ड के वन ऑफ द मोस्ट पायनियर आर्टिस्ट जो हैं, द पायनियर जिनको कहा जाता है, नंदलाल बोस, आज उनका एग्जीबिशन है यहाँ पे, और इतना बड़ा योगदान रहा है उनका, स्पेशली भारत के संविधान में. तो आप सर आज जब उनका एग्जीबिशन देख रहे हैं, व्हाट डू यू हैव टू से अबाउट दिस?
एक जिंदगी की हकीकत यहाँ बयान की हुई है. हम आज सब कई पेंटर्स को मिलते हैं, कई आर्टिस्ट को मिलते हैं, स्कल्पचर्स को मिलते हैं, लेकिन इट्स ऑल अबाउट ब्यूटी व्हाट वी टॉक अबाउट. यहाँ बिल्कुल संविधान के पास खड़ा हूँ मैं. उन्होंने जो कहा, परम सत्य कहा कि हिंदुस्तान को अगर समझना है तो उसके बिल्कुल बारीकियों में उसकी जाओ. इट्स नॉट अबाउट ब्यूटी ओनली. द रियल इंडिया इज इन दैट एंशिएंट इंडिया. गाँव में, कस्बों में, जहाँ हिंदुस्तान एक्चुअली बसता है, वहीं से हिंदुस्तान को समझना ज़रूरी है. और इस गैलरी में उन्होंने जो ऐतिहासिक चीज़ें यहाँ की है, एक एक आप देखिए, जो फनकार है वो एक एक पेंटिंग जिन्होंने बनाई है, रियल इंडिया पे ही फोकस किया है. एंड द वे द स्टोरी हैज़ बीन पुट अप आफ्टर एवरी पेंटिंग जो आप स्कैन करके चलते हैं, इट्स हार्ट टचिंग. मैं तो इतना कहूँगा इस माध्यम से कि अगर हमने यही नहीं देखा तो हमने हिंदुस्तान को कभी समझा ही नहीं.
और जैसा सर नंदलाल सर के लिए गांधी जी ने भी कहा है, जो आप भी बोल रहे हैं, कि उन्होंने असली जो इंडिया है उसे समझने की कोशिश की है, उसे अपने कैनवस पे उतारने की कोशिश की है. आप उनके वर्क्स में क्या देख पा रहे हैं जो आपको सबसे ज़्यादा पहली चीज़
मैंने बिल्कुल कहा, हिंदुस्तान जहाँ बसता है वो एंशिएंट इंडिया है. और हम गांव और कस्बों में अगर जाते हैं ना तो ये सब कुछ आज भी वहाँ देखने को मिलेगा. दैट्स द कोर रियलिटी ऑफ द कॉन्टिनेंट. नंदलाल जी की जितनी तारीफ की जाए बहुत कम है. दिल से नमन और सल्यूट्स उनको. आज यहाँ आकर जब मैं सुभाष जी की भी उनका पुतला देख रहा था, सहम गया मैं. उनकी 2 लाइनें हमेशा याद रहती है, हर बच्चे को याद करनी जरूरी है. जो आज़ादी के लिए वो बोलते थे कि तुम मुझे खून दो, मैं तुम्हें आज़ादी दूंगा. दैट्स व्हाट इट वाज ऑल अबाउट. रियली सल्यूट टू नंदलाल जी फॉर ऑल दैट व्हाट ही हैज डन.
Thank you so much. It's a
Thank you
pleasure.
so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Pioneers of Indian art, and he has had such a significant role to play, especially in the Constitution of India as well. How are you liking the exhibition? How's your experience?
It is a very unique experience for me. It showcases the very rich culture of Indian people and the best representative of this country. For us, culture always means the part of the nation's soul. And Nandalal Bose's paintings are very good reflection of the culture of India 100 years back. It is executed in quite an interesting manner, which does not exist right now. But all of those particularities which we find in his artworks showcases the particularities of what we witnessed 100 years back. So I believe that the soul of the country is always reflected in the Constitution. So in this way, the paintings, the art, and the legal framework, the Constitution, main legal act, are interconnected. This richness of the art is in this way is reflected in the Constitution and legal acts, and also makes a good basement for the future of the nation, of the country. And in this way, we value the art which is represented today. And for me personally, it's a good way to participate and to see with my own eyes. We can always hear a lot of stories about the art, about how it is made throughout the ages. But it is better to see one time than to listen to all the times. And of course, again, it's a great honor for me to be invited and to share the joy of the art today in this gallery.
Thank you so much, Alexander. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank
you. From one artist to another, Nandlal Bose has been such an instrumental. He has been an instrumental individual in the field of art, especially Indian art, and he has played a key role in the designing of the Indian Constitution. How has your experience been after seeing this exhibition?
To be frank, Nandalal Bose is one of my favorite Indian artists for many reasons. Like as we see in this Colors of Swadesh, you can see that he has his own style of expression, which is very rooted into the Indian culture and ethos. You take any of his frame and you will feel that it is from India, because all his work is very simple. And when I see those lines dance in a very rhythmic way, so you can see the poems in his work. Very simple. There is no decoration. There is no extra efforts or effort to look good. But at the same time, he is very rooted in the culture. So you see the kind of work he has done. He has taken his subjects from the day-to-day life of a Indian village. The India, Bharat breathes through his paintings, and you see even the colors he has selected. They also belong. Like if you go to any village or any small town, and you will find these colors everywhere in the India. It's not only confined to one state or the one language. So I'm very happy that NGMA has organized this Colors of Swadesh. It will really give a message to the younger generation that they must look within to go further in the field of art also. Thank you.
और सर जैसे नंदलाल बोस को भारत का संविधान बनाने के लिए डिजाइन करने के लिए नियुक्त किया गया, आपके हिसाब से एक आर्टिस्ट का रोल इन अ सोशल सोसाइटी क्या होता है अपार्ट फ्रॉम हिज ओन, मतलब जो उन्हें बनाना है या दिखाना है, एक सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी या सोशल उनको इन्वॉल्वमेंट किस तरीके की?
जैसे कि नंदलाल बोस जी का काम आप देखोगे तो वो काम जो है दैट इज वर्क इज totally associated with the society, with the aspiration, because the country was fighting for freedom, and that spirit of freedom struggle is very much seen in his work. His work has lived so long and it will remain there, as this is part of our constitution. So unless and until your work is connected with the society, the issues of the time, contemporary issues, then only your work will survive and will be appreciated by the society at large. Otherwise, if it remains confined to the small galleries and a group of elite people, then it will remain into the drawing rooms of very few people. But see the work like Nandalal Bose, which is connected to the lives of the people, their aspirations, their struggles, their pains, and their poems. Like in life, there is a rhythm. So unless and until artwork is related to the society and its aspiration, I don't think the kind of art reaches that level.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Hello, sir. It's a pleasure to have you here. Nandlal Bose has been one of the is the pioneer of Indian art, अगर बोला जाए सही मायनों में, एंड उनका एक बहुत बड़ा रोल रहा है भारत के संविधान के डिजाइनिंग में. सो जब आपने ये एग्जीबिशन देखा तो न केवल उनके कामों के बारे में है, पर इट्स अबाउट इंडिया एट लार्ज. How has your experience been after seeing this exhibition?
So, first of all, I will tell you, this is a wonderful show because being an artist, I have seen these works. When I was studying, I really referred these works. But this is the exhibition for the young minds, for the youth, for the new generation. How is such a good artist really portrayed his entire expression of nationalism through his illustrations, through his paintings. If you see this exhibition, he has first of all used the natural colors. And the drawings are very, very rapid. And the drawings are full of actions. Because now when the Gandhiji has requested him to, to decorate the entire campus, so it was a very short time. And he has with some 22 students with him. And if you notice these paintings, you can identify some pencil drawings. So if you notice those pencil drawings, this is a kind of a group art where he has just drawn and asked students to fill this color, and he just signed. So you can see the rapid paintings, the rapid drawings of the Indian spirit, And the focus, the best part is like he has observed the common elements we generally see but we don't see. So this is a wonderful technique what he has done that time, that he has focused those beautiful social, public elements, not even historical elements. The what we generally say these days we take shots, we take selfie things. He has taken like one fisherman, carpenter, cobbler, peacock holding a snake. So these are very common features generally we see but we don't see. That is one of the wonderful idea. He took all those beautiful subjects and made a special frame to highlight those pictures to decorate the entire thing. So that is a wonderful thing. And the way this exhibition has been curated is so wonderful. You can see the journey from that exhibition to the Constitution. Constitution designs are very beautiful, where you can see the roots of Indian art, the roots from Ajanta and Ellora caves, and he has there also picked beautiful parts of history where he has decorated very beautifully, illustrated very beautifully the entire Constitution. The best part, but as an artist, I admire the way he has designed all the frames of the different pages. These are very, very interesting. If you see, each page has a different design. That is a wonderful thing if the common the young minds can come and see the differences. These are the best references for design at the graphic design of today. So I really congratulate the NGMA, the entire team of NGMA, how they have really beautifully exhibited this. Yes, he is right. Indian art must grow from the soil of India. It reflects the spirits of the people. You can see the spirit of entire exhibition. That is India. Thank you.
हैंड मूवमेंट नई मूवमेंट क्या है like this?
सेंटर देखना कंफर्टेबल है
Welcome to the exhibition. I have done all the animation on all these panels, and I've also created 2 films and 3 more AI inspired, AI infused projects, I would say, with other things which Nandlal Bose has done. Nandlal has also done Bharat Ratna and such things, so they have been animated. Is anyone going to ask me a question?
नहीं, so this is what the question was going to be about. जो अभी आपने
तो
बोला
प्लीज कोई मुझसे सवाल पूछ लो तो मैं जवाब दे पाऊंगा, अदरवाइज समझ में नहीं आएगा.
ठीक है,
हाँ,
तो वापस से
थैंक यू.
Can you take us through the process of bringing this exhibition alive?
Oh yes, indeed. So when Shruti ji and Nidhi ji contacted me on this one, the idea was to animate these panels, and it was a beautiful, beautiful experience because we were able to go back in time and imagine how these things were, at that point of time. I have done justice to this. How I've done it, I tell you. The activity which is done at one place, at home or in a space, that has been kept as is. So the activity which has been done in a household space has been kept as is. The activities which are done on the outdoors, they have been explored with, and animals have been explored with their own surroundings, natural surroundings as well. This is what the panels were, and it was very important to keep the authenticity of what Nandlal must have seen when he must have done this. So that authenticity required a lot of research, and I went through a lot of archival data. The archival data really helped on the thought process of Mr. Bose, of Gandhi, of the Haripura people as well. It was a beautiful experience, I would say. And while I was doing this, these panels inspired me to create 2 more films, also using AI. One was on the Haripura itself, like what the village must have been like, and the Congress session, and so on and so forth. Usme Subhash Chandra Bose ji was going to get selected elected as the Congress president, and so it was very important. And to commemorate that, Gandhi ji invited Nandlal ji to do this. So a film like that has been created, which is called Swaraj Ke Ve Rang. Those colors of Swaraj. Another film which I did was the illustrated history of the Constitution, where I sat down with my team and we imagined how he must have made the Constitution of India. So that task was given to him by Nehru ji. And that also is a little longer. It's a 3-minute film, but beautiful in that sense. And please have a look at those films. Enjoy these panels. And they've been done with a lot of heart, and hope the authenticity has been maintained and everybody likes it.
And how would you like to urge the people of Mumbai and nationwide to come and experience this beautiful?
Oh yes, please come and experience this 100%. See, what we all have realized is, given today's time, people like to see interactive animations, like to interact with their art, and just following that basic idea. This whole exercise was done. I am very happy that it has come out quite well and people are liking it, and I really hope that you also come and watch it. These animations will blow your mind, I'm quite sure. And I would like to say that technology has now made these things easier. It's not like that the technology can completely overtake what humans do, but it has become a great help. So what would take 3-4 weeks to do now can happen in a day. All these works were not only done by AI, it was done by a small team of people with an illustrator, a graphic person. There are other softwares also involved. But AI has played a very important role, no doubt. And it is just because of the artificial intelligence that we are able to do it at mass scale. Otherwise, you could have done very few of them. right? You can do all, but it will take a long time. It will take a year or so. But with the help of AI, we can do it in a month, you know. So I would urge everybody to come and experience this. This is something absolutely new. You know, it has never been attempted before in our country. This is phenomenal, and Nandalal Bose is one of the 9 gems of our country, of the artist, one of the 9 artistic gems of the country. So I don't think there's a better artist to test AI with than Nandalal Bose, especially the Haripura panels. I think Haripura is a phenomenal platform to try out the new technologies, and these panels, they really, really reflect what core Indian values are. You know, so seeing these panels and imagining, and with the help of animation, it really helps you to imagine a little more and just take you there. You know, so yes, please come, please see, and I promise you, you will not be bored. Like young people, especially people who are in colleges and schools, they should definitely come and see this exhibition.
Thank you so much. Thank you for bringing this incredible exhibition to Mumbai. Can you tell me about the process of bringing it to reality?
The Haripura panels have come from NGMA Bengaluru. These are originally part of collection of NGMA Delhi. From there, these artworks were sent to Bengaluru, where the show remained for 6 months, and for the first time it has come to NGMA Mumbai, as was mentioned during the inaugural ceremony. Nandalal Bose is one of the 9 masters, and each of his artwork is considered a national treasure. So it comes in an airline cargo in full police security, and it reaches here also in full police security. So it is treated like treasure of India, and we are so happy that for the first time we are showing the Haripura panels works to the art lovers of Mumbai in NGMA.
And he has had such a remarkable contribution to the Constitution of India. How was the entire experience of bringing it?
It was important that while we are showing the Haripura panels, we also show it to the viewers and visitors in the NGMA Mumbai that it was Nandalal Bose who has illustrated the artworks in the Constitution of India. All of us have seen the preamble of Indian Constitution, and also probably have gone through the Constitution, but it is not just a rule book that our framers of Indian Constitution wanted. It is also a beautiful art catalogue which has the artworks from Indus Valley civilization to Ramayana, Mahabharata, Vedic era, from Mahavir, Buddha, Ashoka to Akbar, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, wildlife, rural life. So the Constitution is such a beautiful book, and it also expresses and describes in a way the cultural and civilizational journey of India. And in that sense, I believe this is a very, very important show for the young boys and girls who are in Mumbai. Please visit their show to understand that even the Constitution has been painted by Nandalal Bose and his students.
Thank you so much. Thank you for this beautiful exhibition to the city. How was the entire experience from 0 to 100?
We just had a dream of bringing Nandalal Bose since this Haripura panel exhibition happened in New Delhi also and Bangalore also. But when it was coming to us, it was the last destination. And we had the collection in January, but there was the vaccine. It took us a lot of months to bring it here. About 6 to 7 months, we were just deciding like when it would come to us. And after so much effort and by the support of our Director General, NGMA, it came to us in January. And then I thought, I saw the paintings, I did some research, went deep inside into it. And I found what new elements should I add to it, how it will look when it will be animated, how it will look when it is in motion. So at that time, it was just an idea. And I saw his remarkable style. For the first time, I tested these paintings with my hand also. And I shared my idea with my director and one of my filmmaker friends, like how to do it, like how it will look. And then just the journey started. And with the paintings, with the research, we wanted to add something which is going on in the contemporary times,
Like if you see the international standards with the paintings, they are also adding some element of surprise, which will make painting more comprehensible and interesting for the younger generation. And that's how this idea of animation came to us. And we did a lot of effort, and we had one filmmaker, Akhil from Mumbai, and we just made our dream, come into real life true. And that's how like the first journey started. Then many things, it was added to it, and along with we went deep and we saw there was the role of Gandhiji a lot in making Nandlal Bose a part of Indian national freedom struggle. How he was, assigned the task of making Haripura panels. He did the lots of research, going to the villages and taking the scenes which is quite representing the village life. And after that, he created that ambience. And we also, through the exhibition, if you will see, we have tried to create that pandal kind of setting where there is the image of Gandhiji sitting and Nandlal Bose is there, and then we have the preambles of the constitution. And that is the main ethos, like how an artist played a significant role in the nationhood, making of the nation. And Nandlal Bose was the best example, and he started this trend also. And that's how we added different panels of constitution where it was his last, the very intense work after Haripura to the constitution, how he added to the civilization, which is like a motivation for the younger generation. And he has narrated complete history of India, starting from the Indus Valley civilization to the age of the current generation, where the people, they are talking about peace, non-violence through Buddha, Mahavira, and also natural life scenes. So it was a complete holistic approach which we wanted to present, and also the young generation to understand how art can also lead to the nation freedom struggle and the making of a nation.
And how would you like to urge the people of Mumbai and nationwide to come and visit this exhibition?
For me, I think from our collection and my experience, it is the first time we have done something which is like extra beyond the paintings, and making paintings comprehensible and how it will look in real life, adding that element of that animation, which is one extra step added to the curation also. The people can see like how painting can come into their contextual life. So that is the thing we are doing, and it is just the starting point. And we want more and more, like the people from India, the students, the children, to know their history and also to go deeper into their roots. And this will be like a stepping stone. It will make them interesting. They will see the movies, they will see the animation, then they will get to know about the artist also, about the freedom struggle also. So it will open different ways, different directions for the young generation.
Thanks so much. Thanks.
Thank you.